Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another get ready with me for you with this look right here that I just did. Let's get into it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put on my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I put on my Maybelline Master Smoky in Smoky Black as a base, which I do every day, so I just skipped that part. If I look shiny, it's really warm. We've finally, like, summer is here, which is really good. But we're at the point where it's 30 degrees Celsius today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's just, you know, when you have nice warm and then it gets proper warm, we're at the proper warm part now. Anyway, makeup is always gonna go in with my highlighter shade first. For my palette, I'm making some nice progress on that one, so that is really nice. And my mirror is right there, so if I'm looking in that direction, you know why. So we have a party today. My parents and my sister are celebrating wedding anniversaries and birthdays all at the same time, and mine doesn't fit in there. So my sister turned 30, my parents turned 60, and my parents have been married for 40 years, and that kind of all happened over the last 2-ish years. So they just like crammed everything into one and have a party. So that's what I'm getting ready for right now. Sometimes I'm just getting ready to film when I do one of these, but today I'm actually getting ready for a real event. So I'm going in with the brown shade from my Bourgeois trio, which just lasts and lasts and lasts. But it's definitely starting to move now, so I really hope that within the next couple of months that one will be done and I could start to focus on some other things. Like, I don't mind a medium brown, but those baked products, they just last forever. Also, just like 30 minutes ago or something, the town fair started, which in the Netherlands, it's like, you know, like you've got your Gilmore Girls type fairs, which like you see on TV from America. I have no idea if that happens everywhere, but that's a TV thing or whatever. But in the Netherlands, every small town, I think bigger places as well, do get a yearly town fair where there is just a lot of like amusement park style attractions that get built up in a couple of days. So and there is like cotton candy and other candies, and like small kids can pull on a rope and get a present that way. I just put the red from my Panda palette on my eyes, if you did not notice. It's proper red. So that's kind of nice. I haven't seen that in the town that we moved to yet, because last year we just moved in and we went on a holiday kind of around the same time as when this was happening. So this is the first time it is happening here. So we're gonna have a little stroll across in a little bit to see what it's like over here. And I kind of want to make sure I get myself some cotton candy. Maybe not today, but somewhere in the next couple of days. It lasts until Wednesday. Today is Saturday. So that's nice. It's really like childhood memories, because of course my hometown had the same thing, different time of the year, but still. And it was so much fun as a kid to go there and enjoy it. So yeah. What else? It's been a little while since I've done a get ready with me, so in the meantime I've been on a holiday to New York. I don't think I talked about that too much yet. My filming schedule got a bit like muffled up, maybe that's not the right word, but a bit all over the place again, which has been happening a little bit too much lately. But since I moved back to the Netherlands, I actually have a life again, it seems like, and I've just got too much going on, and every now and then I just want some peace and quiet as opposed to filming or editing something. So I'm not as consistent as I used to be. I definitely think it's still okay-ish, but sometimes you might realize that like I didn't upload for a week or so. Well, yeah, it happens. Going in with the black as my eyeliner as well. So we went to New York. When we went there, we went to Pittsburgh first because we have friends living in Pittsburgh, so we went to visit them. Not really a city that I would have gone if we wouldn't have known people there, but it was nice. It's like the main thing, it was just nice to see those friends because of course we don't see them very often in real life. I put this on my outer corner, by the way. I think I forgot to say that. And then I used the brown to kind of blend things out a little bit again. And now, just for good measure, I'm going into my 120 eyeshadow palette. And I'm taking the light pink from that one, which is a matte. And I'm using that to blend a little bit more. Because it's like your typical blending out shade. So we need to use it to do that as well. It's too light as a transition shade, so it's kind of the only way I can make it work, unless I will do a full-on matte eye look or something, but I just don't do that very often. But yeah, Pittsburgh was nice, New York was nice. We went to a musical on Broadway. I like musicals, so I'm happy that we managed to like squeeze that in as well. Of course, we did all the major touristy things because it was the first time we were there, and like we went on the, what is it, the Chrysler Building, we walked the High Line, we went to Central Park, we went to Brooklyn, all the things. So yeah, it was really nice. It's definitely like a busy, big city, but at the same time, when we were there, which was at the end of at the end of April, beginning of May, it was not too busy yet, which was really nice, because I can imagine like it gets really busy kind of like going into May, summertime, and maybe Christmas as well. But like I think we were there right before like the crazy tourist season started, so that was really nice. It was just really nice to see like the city that you always see in the movies and the series and everything in real life. I know a lot of people like go there and they're like majorly impressed and they keep wanting to go back. I'm not sure if it's the same. Like I guess it's not the same, otherwise I would be sure. Like it was a nice experience. It was nice to see it in real life, but I don't think it's per se one of those cities that I have to keep coming back to. Now that might be because I'm just not really a city person. Make me go to like nature and the mountains and I'd be happy, way happier than going into New York every year probably. So that's my concealer. I finally bought this one again. It's 24-hour Studio Finish, no, MAC Studio Fix Smooth Wear Concealer in NW24, which still works nicely color-wise. It's so warm in here. So we did that, and also a couple of weeks ago I went to Belgium, the Ardennes. I don't know if that region is a thing outside of like us people that actually go there from the Netherlands and Belgium and maybe France. I noticed that a lot of my colleagues have never really heard of that, but it's like the hilly, naturey part of Belgium and a little bit of France as well. And considering I'm from the Netherlands, anything that is above flat is a hill or a mountain to me, because we don't really have them very much here, apart from like the very south part of the Netherlands. But apart from that, yeah, not really. And if I do seem a little bit stuffy, then you're probably right as well, because it's hay fever season as well. Anyway, I went there with my girlfriends. We had said that we wanted to do a little like get together, the four of us, for our 30th birthdays. By now we've all turned 31 already, but we made it happen. So that was really nice. One of us is pregnant now, not me. And it was just kind of like the last possibility to still get together in that way, because when kids come, I guess things are going to change. So I'm really excited for her, and I'm curious to see like what she's going to be like as a mom, and like just what it's gonna be like. I think I've got other friends that have kids as well, but she is one of my closer friends, so I feel like maybe you'll experience it in a different way. It's gonna be really strange for some reason to, the sun just went behind a cloud, to see her as a mom when the time comes probably, but she was definitely pregnant. Like, you could definitely see she was pregnant, so that was weird, but in a good way. So yeah, we spent a long weekend there, which was really nice. Just spending some time with the four of us together, not doing much. Like, we visited a nearby town, but it was a lot of like chilling, reading, because we all like to read, and eating, because we all like to eat. And yeah, that was really nice too. And now, upcoming, I will be in Dublin next week. I travel way too much. I like traveling, but I feel like a lot of these Get Ready With Me's is me telling you guys where I've been. And it seems like I'm somewhere else at least once a month, which I really like, but also I've been way too all over the place, and I noticed that I just need a little bit of quiet time to do nothing, and not just an afternoon, but like I feel like I haven't had a full day with nothing in, I don't even remember. Like, of course most of the time it's work, but on the weekends there's always some birthday party or some get together, and we do it to ourselves as well, because we reach out to friends going like, hey, you guys feel like doing board games tonight or something? We still need to get used to the fact that we can say no to things or not have friends over, because we've been living here for a year now and people are gonna be around. That was not the case in Dublin, but it seems sometimes like we haven't fully registered that yet. Going in with my Da Vinci Cosmetics pigment. I feel like I'm forgetting to show you guys. I used my shade from the Storm palette right here in my brows just now. I used the bronzer up here. I went in with my blush from my Panda palette, and then the highlighter part from this thing here. It's kind of crumbling at the moment, so I'm not going to open it up. And I did not use any powder because my powder is completely crumbled up as well and really hard to use, so I need to repress it before I try to use it, because I just keep getting little crumbs stuck in my brush. So instead of using the powder, I'm just using the brush and go over my face to blend things out, which kind of works as well. Sweaty. Pigment. So yeah, I'm traveling to Dublin next week for work because we're opening up a new office. The office there is moving, and of course I used to work from there, so it's gonna be nice to see everybody there and see what the new building is that they're gonna be moving into. And then the week after, I'm going to Skopje in Macedonia, which is really nice as well. I'm gonna be meeting up with my now manager, I guess, and some colleagues that are also in the same team as that I'm in right now, since I changed roles within the company a little while ago, and my manager is officially from Greece. She's living in the US at the moment, but she will be visiting her family, so she will be nearby, kind of working from Greece. So it's easy enough for me to fly to Macedonia and for her to fly from Greece to Macedonia as well, so we can kind of like meet in the middle, and two of her colleagues actually work from the office that we have over there, so that's gonna work out well. I forgot to use my spray, but I guess since I didn't really put powder and stuff on as much, I might not need it because I'm already shiny enough as it is. What are we gonna do for my lips? I'm doubting whether I want to go in with like just a bright lipstick. This look is turned out way more pink than I expected it to be. It's kind of like a purplish pink with the like the one that I put on my inner corner. Anyway, am I gonna go with this one, or am I gonna go with like a simple, this might actually be easier for the party so I don't have to reapply all the time. think I'm gonna go with that one. It's not in a project at the moment, but that's fine. We can live with that. I've been really good about using my products, and I already finished up a lipstick this year. So I think I'm just gonna go do this.